Dear Jesus, we thank you for all the graces that you've shared with us, and that here in Centerville, we're working so hard to try to do what's right for our community and for our citizens, and we continually pray for those that are ill and those that are suffering, both mental suffering and sicknesses. And in your name, we ask for prayers for them. In your name, Jesus Christ, amen.
Amen. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please have a seat. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Everybody like the 6 o'clock opening now rather than 7 o'clock?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Got a lot of yeses out of that.
Gotta remember the comments.
That's right. That's right. Councilman Wright is unable to be with us tonight, and our city attorney is unable to be with us tonight too. They both have personal reasons, but we will miss them for being here. All right, first item we have here is public comments. Do we have anybody here who has any public comments they want to provide tonight? Okay, I don't see or hear anybody. Pass on to the next item, which is adoption of minutes. We have two sets of minutes, October the 5th, 2021, and October the 19th, 2021. I entertain a motion to adopt both sets of minutes as written, unless somebody sees a reason or a change.
Make a motion to adopt the minutes as written.
Second that.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Hearing none, both sets of minutes have now been published. All right, old business. There's no old business tonight, so we'll go immediately to new business. And new business is going to be point of information on the holiday schedule. Now this year we have our regulations set up this way for it. So Friday is the day off for Christmas. Christmas is on Saturday, and of course Sunday and Monday's going to be a holiday. That's the way it's set up in our city regulations. On New Year's, New Year's is again, that's on January 1st, which is Saturday. So Friday will be a holiday, and Saturday and Sunday. So Monday is a work day. Okay, that's the holiday schedule that's coming up. That's just for information purposes only. All right, next item here, we have a point of information, terms and conditions, public safety officials and first responders pay supplement. Again, like I said, that's a point of information. City Councilman Harrison was unable to be with us tonight, so I'm just going to discuss it slightly right here. It's an agreement between the state of Georgia and the city of Centerville that provides a supplement for full-time certified law enforcement and certified firefighters employed with the city of Centerville for the period August 1st to August the 31st. That's their guidelines, it's not ours. And the supplemental grant will provide each eligible full-time employee $1,076.50, $1,000 for supplemental pay, and $76.50 to cover the employee's FICA, Social Security. And within the city's police and fire departments, the city has 12 certified police officers and 13 certified firefighters employed during the month of August that will receive the supplemental grant. And there's some other little things along with that, but that's really what it amounts to. So at this point, I'll entertain a motion to ratify the agreement between the state of Georgia and the city of Centerville.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Anybody have any discussion? Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Hearing none, the agreement is hereby passed. Police and firefighters are certainly going to be very happy about that. All right, item number 5 here is a discussion, potential donation of land, 1 acre parcel to Houston County. Director of Operations Brumfield, you wanna handle that, please?
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. In the packet there, you should have a map showing the parcel of property we own on Dunbar Road, which we utilize as our fire training grounds. It's been brought to our attention by Houston County that there has been a strain put on the northern end of the county for water supply for some time now, and Houston County is looking for a piece of property to drill a production well for the north end of the county of the water system. They have, I believe they contacted you, Mayor, and myself, and we've had some discussion with them. And myself, Chief Jones, and by the way, this is Mr. Brian Jones. He's an engineer with Houston County. And we had a meeting with the Director of Operations, Robbie Dunbar, with the county, and they showed us exactly what they proposed to do. I had a long discussion with Chief Jones, and we believe that it's a good thing to do to help the county out. It's not going to put any strain on us. It's not going to put any strain on Chief Jones and his fire department. The county has assured us that there will be no cost for anything, for any kind of site work or anything out there on the property. They'll incur all of that. They'll help us with some site work that we want to do out there. And I think right now this is still just proposed, that it's not 100% approved through the state yet. But the county is just trying to dot their, cross the T's and dot all their I's before they get too far and make sure that they have a place to do it. And we're here tonight to ask Mayor and Council to consider donating this piece of property to Houston County for the proposed well. And what it is basically half of what we own out there. They will be in control of half of what we own, of what we did own out there. But it's my understanding the county's going to work with Chief Jones that probably they're going to utilize probably 10% of the property that they're getting in the end, and that Chief Jones could still use the property around it, for fire stuff they do. So, it's our Chief Jones and our recommendation that we help the county out and donate this small piece of property to them.
Okay, at this point, I entertain a motion to donate that 1 acre of land to Houston County.
Make a motion to, as moved.
I have a motion, have a second?
Second.
And a second. Anybody have any discussion on it? Talk about it?
So looking at the site plan that you have here, Director Brumfield, you have the circle, that's the radius around.
That's 100-foot radius around the proposed production well, which is required by the state. It's basically a wellhead protection area that basically you can't park vehicles on it and drip oil and have any chemicals, stuff like that. It's just you have to protect that well. There'll be a fence put around their well itself, but it won't enclose the whole piece of property that they're getting. It's just a small piece where the well will be itself.
So as far as access to the firefighting area?
Our access will stay the same, if not improved. I think the county's got some ideas of maybe even a circular drive or something, but they're gonna come in and widen the drives and make them better than what they are now.
Okay.
And we'll always have, even if we didn't, we'd always have an access easement to our property in the back. That'd be on the plan.
Last question that I have, why do they have to own the property to do this?
I guess it's a requirement by the state. I mean, if we owned it, then we would be responsible for protecting everything on it around that well.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'd rather them be.
Okay, because, working well with our county commission as we always have.
Yes, sir, no doubt. And there again, like I said, the strain on the north end of the county, a good part of that is us. With the new subdivisions that we're building right out there. So this is gonna help us as much as it is them.
No more questions, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, anybody else have any questions?
You got any questions for Brian? He'd be happy to answer any questions you have.
Brian, I appreciate you being here.
Yes, sir.
I really do.
Could I take a minute to say something?
Sure.
Please come up to the podium. Okay.
You guys announce who he is and what it is?
No.
My name is Brian Jones. I'm the utility engineer with the Houston County Water Department. Mayor, council, Robbie Dunbar wanted to make sure that I let y'all know on behalf of him and the county commissioners how much we appreciate the cooperation that we enjoy with the city of Centerville. We've had some road projects that we've done in conjunction with the city of Centerville that have always ended out, they're difficult projects, but they've always ended out really well. We really do enjoy working with Mike Brumfeld. I know he's an asset to the city of Centerville, and we enjoy working projects with him. But number one, I just wanted to make sure that we expressed our the cooperation that we get from Centerville, the good people that we work with, and the consideration, for this piece of property for the new well. I just wanted to add that.
Well, thank you so much. We're very proud that we were able to do that. And we thank you for asking us too, to be a participant in that. It's going to benefit all of us. It's going to benefit Centerville as well as Houston County, because that's where the water goes to. We buy a lot of that water from you.
Yeah, the well will be, it'll add some redundant capacity with the one at the under the water tank on Houston Lake. We'll have a generator there, so it's going to provide more reliable water to the city of Centerville too.
That's right.
So I just have a question. Will there be a water,
A tank?
I'm not sure what they call it, Mr.
The
Brumfield.
the tank is already there, it's just off-site, it's just a little bit more north to the
Okay,
property that's there. That's where this well's pumped to.
Okay, so they'll put one there like that?
It is already up there.
Oh, it's up, oh,
They won't add anything but a well,
Oh,
a deep well.
and just feed it from there?
Mhm.
Okay. And I don't know, but I just had a question, how deep is the well?
Generally, we pump them down and see what kind of production we get, but usually our wells are like 750 feet deep. Of course, we're at the high end of the county, so we may have to go a little bit deeper, but typically in that range is I think residential wells are usually something like 80 to 120.
Okay, I was just curious, thank you.
One more question.
Yeah.
How do you determine where you're gonna put that well? Just out of curiosity.
I will tell you, the things that we consider is when we pump water out of the well, it's raw, untreated water. So we have to get it to our plant. And so what we do is we want to make sure that it's close enough to the plant up on Houston Lake so that we can get it without spending too much money to get it there, because that raw water has to get there, get treated, and then it goes into the system, goes into the elevated tank, and it goes out to the residents. And then we also look at pieces of property, and we want to make sure that it's something that we can control. We've got wells that we had put in the ground, and then somebody has brought in cattle, and so there's always the concern. So when we look at a piece of property, we want it on the high ground if we can get it, and want to make sure that we have got access to roads, so so that we got frontage to get to it. And it is usually it's cost that drives it in proximity. You can't put it right next to the existing well because they interfere with each other. So it's a balance of far enough apart so that they're both operating to the fullest capacity, but not too far apart that you have to pay $1 million to get the raw water there.
Thank you.
Okay. Bob, you have anything? All right, I call for the question. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. It's passed. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mayor, if I could, I will add that, like I said before, their project isn't a done deal. It still could, for some reason, fall through the cracks, and we may not donate this to them, but they just want to make sure they have everything
You'll be available
ready
when it
in
happens.
case it does.
Takes one less problem away.
That's right.
That's right. Okay.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank Thank you very much, Mike. Appreciate you. Comments from council, poll from one, please.
Nothing tonight.
Okay. Those three,
No comments, Mayor.
those four.
Well, you know, I'm gonna always say something, so, I did wanna say, thank you to Mr. Jones for coming, for sure. Helped answer some questions that we had. And he pointed out something very important that we already know, is that we do have a dynamic team of department heads. I mean, everybody, is exceptional in what you do, and it's nice to hear that from the county and from other people. We hear it all the time from people in the community, and so it's just really great. I'd like to also recognize Mr. Napolitano, who's here this evening as a guest to our city. But I did have some announcements, sir, if I could. So November the 4th, from 8 to 10 p.m. in Center Park, come meet your local police officers
I believe that's AM.
over 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Over a cup of coffee. So, so we hope that we see the community come out, meet your local officers, and talk with them. November the 11th, 9 a.m. is Veterans Day, and there will be a ceremony at the city park in the pavilion. And it's also going to be a street dedication to change of the street name around the park, which has been changed to Veterans Drive. And so we encourage not only veterans, but the community to come out and support us, be here, enjoy it. We'll have some refreshments afterwards. So we encourage everyone to come out. December 4th is the Lighted Christmas Parade. I know everybody's waiting for that. I'm looking forward to it. It's a lot of fun. I was just talking to a friend of mine who told me that in his city, because of COVID and they couldn't go out and do the Christmas parade, what they did was they had what they call a stationary Christmas parade, where all the floats and everything stayed on the road, and all the people drove by the floats in their cars to have the same kind of experience, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna hit it big December the 4th. So we're looking for everyone to come out and enjoy it. And I want to thank Alicia again. I mean, you definitely stepping up and doing a great job, and we appreciate that.
Thank you.
And so that's all I have, man.
Okay, thank you very much. Halloween was a wonderful night for Centerville. Everybody had a great time. We had no problems. I love it. And I'm so proud of everybody out there for all you citizens. You all did a great job for the city. You made us proud. Mr. Napolitano, your family. You know, your family. Been a family and part of Centerville for as long as I know. So we appreciate you doing it. Thank you, sir. I don't have anything else. Everybody have a great evening.